Start na to, sir. So, good morning, sir. We have some questions about your experiences here in Bohol and insights about intercultural communication. Can you please tell us something about yourself, sir?
Yeah, sure. My name is Paolo Rigotti. Originally, I'm from Switzerland. I was born there 40 years ago. But my mom is from the Philippines, from Bohol to be more exact. I've been living in Bohol since 2009 now, so it's about 14 years. 14 years, yeah. But I used to visit Bohol already since I'm a little kid, and I always loved it in here. And 14 years ago, I decided to move here, closer to my roots. Both of my parents, they're retired, they also moved here in the Philippines, and here I am with them. And I'm very happy with my decision of living my life here in Bohol.
So, for 14 years, sir, what are your pleasant experiences in communicating with Boholanos?
Boholanos and Filipinos in general are always very friendly, always very cordial, always very open to expatriates, foreigners. So since the very first day, we always felt very welcome here. People is extremely talkative and curious, especially when it comes to meet foreigners and people from other places. So it's always a very nice feeling meeting and communicating with local people here in Bohol.
So, for challenging situations naman, sir, is there any that you have encountered?
Challenging situations. Maybe sometimes there are some cultural differences that, of course, in Europe, back in Switzerland, it's very different from here. Sometimes you need to get used to different culture and the other way around. But very few challenges. I mean, also when it comes to the language, I'm not really fluent with the local language. I'm still trying to learn, but even if it's a bit of a challenge that I need to learn the language, people here always put effort to speak English, even if it's not their mother tongue, even if it's not their first language. Something that is very uncommon. I mean, in other countries, it's not really like that. If somebody doesn't speak the local language, people don't really make effort to speak to you. But here is the other way around. People are so cordial, so welcoming that they really put effort to talk and to make feel the people around comfortable. So only few challenges I could meet.
So how did you deal with these challenges, sir?
Well, how I deal with it? I mean, you just I can say that I'm used to it, that I'm not really speaking the local languages so well. Of course, I really would love to be fluent in my local language here, but lisul kayo. I'm still trying to learn. So I'm planning to stay here for even more long time. So hopefully I will learn more Visaya. Hinay-hinay. Basta kanunay.
If there are other expats or non-Filipino guests who plan to come to Bohol, what advice could you give them?
I always encourage all my friends around the world to visit the Philippines, especially Bohol. I'm always promoting the beautiful places of the island and its people. And what advice I can give them is really to come here and do what the locals do. I mean, not only visit the most touristic places that full of foreigners, but try to do also activities more with the locals, so you can really experience how the life of a Filipino is, and that's really the beauty of this island. Experiencing the province life, the simple things, you really appreciate those little things that are not that little actually.
So that's all, sir.
Thank
you so much for your time and accepting our request. Yes, sir.
Dali na!